Hello and welcome to another video from TallTechTales.com. This video is a companion video, if you will, to a blog post I posted about 6 months ago on TallTechTales.com. It covered how to install Scrivener on a Chromebook, and that's what I want to take a look at today. Now, the first thing you need to do is head on over to Google Play. What we're going to do is download and install this app called Crossover on Chrome OS. Crossover, basically, in a nutshell, allows you to run Windows apps on an Android device. So I've already gone ahead and installed Crossover. It's going to go ahead and open it. And this is kind of what it looks like. We don't have anything installed at the moment. But installing it is, like I said, a piece of cake. Okay, so the great thing about Crossover is that Crossover comes with, I guess you can call them sort of scripts that allows you to install Windows apps without, it's more like a one-touch thing. You click install and just let it go. So Scrivener is, incidentally, one of the supported apps. So the only thing you got to do is type in the name of the app and click install. And then it's going to walk you through the whole process. In fact, what it does here, as you'll see, it will actually download the dependencies and the software it needs to install everything for you. So you don't even have to go to the website and download the app, mess around with installation files. Crossover does all of that for you. Now, in the case of Scrivener here, there's a few other things Crossover needs to install as well, like fonts and other Windows software that's required. Like the first thing here is the Times New Roman font, and you'll see a handful of these pop up throughout the process, and the only thing you really have to do is click yes or next, whatever the case may be, to keep the installation process moving along. And here's another one. Just accept and install. And that's literally how easy it is. You just follow along and you wait in a few minutes here, and before you know it, Scrivener is installed on your Chromebook. Now, and obviously this it's possible to do this with a range of other software suites as well, and we'll cover that in some future videos, because there's a few other apps that I use related to writing that actually work well with Scrivener, with Crossover as well. And here you can just skip this. We don't need a username. Just keep going. Like I said, you don't need to fill anything in. Just move right along, and eventually we'll get to the actual Scrivener installer, which if you have installed it on Windows or Mac, you'll recognize it when you see it. And here we go. Here's the Scrivener for Windows installation prompt, and this is, as the time of this writing, the most recent version, 1.9.9. If there is an update to Scrivener, there is a way to install that as well. It's not as easy as 1, 2, 3 here, but we'll cover that when that happens. As of right now, we'll click next, accept, next, and then when we get to the end of this, it will be done. And this is, like I said, the beauty of Crossover. You can install Crossover software that's supported by Crossover with just a few clicks. You don't have to download a bunch of apps and installation files. It's all built into the various installation scripts that's part of the Crossover supported software list. You can find all kinds of stuff in there, Microsoft apps and so on. So if you're wanting to have more Windows apps on the go on your Chromebook, it's worth just doing a search in that first window of Crossover that we looked at and see what else you can find that could be useful for your on-the-go computing needs. Okay, so we're almost done here. There we go. And here, the one thing you want to do here is uncheck this. We don't really need to read that file, and then hit finish. And it will be finishing up here in the background, cleaning up, and we're done. And we'll just hit done here. And now it goes back to the main screen here. So this is search applications. That's where you can look and see if you can find supported applications. For example, we can do Microsoft Office. So there's some support for that as well. So what we'll do here is now we have Scrivener here down at the bottom. And the thing with Crossover and Windows apps, to open one of these apps, you have to go into Crossover and start it up. So once you go in here, just hit launch, and that will start up Scrivener. And you probably recognize this. I'll go ahead and try. If you have a license key, you can enter that here. As long as you have an internet connection, that will just go right through. So we'll do try, and I'll show you here. We'll open an existing project. And there's a second part to this that I'll cover in a second video that covers how to synchronize your Scrivener projects between computers. If you have a Chromebook, you know that the Chromebook has Dropbox support in a way, but it doesn't extend very well to the Android side of things. So you'll have to use another app. In fact, it's called, the one I'm using is called DropSync, and it basically allows you to select a folder in Dropbox that you want to sync to your downloads folder on your Chromebook. And that allows you to, every time you're writing on your Chromebook, let's say you're at work or you're traveling, and then you get home and you want to work on your desktop at home, it will sync between the two. So it's a great extra step, and that's really what, it really helps a lot to be able to work on the same project on two different machines. And here it is. Here's one of my projects that I've been working on for a Wattpad. Yeah, you can just go on writing. And that's essentially in a nutshell how you install Scrivener on a Chromebook. And like I said, it's simple, it takes about 10 minutes at the most, and you'll be all up and running. And like I said, we'll cover DropSync here in another video. Setting that up doesn't take that much longer. It takes another 10 minutes at the most. And so in half an hour or less, you can have a mobile writing solution on your Chromebook that's not just what you have on your Windows or Mac desktop. So I hope that has been a helpful video and comes in handy for you as a writer. And I hope you'll take a moment to visit TallTechTales.com and read the original blog post about this. I discuss screenshots and everything, and take a look at some of the other posts on there as well. And then, of course, come back to this YouTube channel to check out some of the future posts, like the next one related to DropSync, and anything else that's going to come up. There'll be more writing related posts in the future. So go ahead and subscribe and click like, and then we'll see you in the next video. Happy writing and good luck.